All right, well, I figure I owe you guys a little bit of a shop update and a brief car update on a couple of things. So, first of all, we're in the smaller side of the shop. There's the large side. The big side, not a whole lot has happened. I'm kind of having a hard time remembering where I left off on the last update, but everything in here is very close to being, I guess done, you could say, but nothing's ever really fully done. Um, so the walls are painted, ceiling's painted up to that point. It's primed up until that point. So we need to prime the rest and then paint the rest. And then there will be a wall going here, and there will be a service door, just a regular door like that, to walk between the two sides, because here's a garage door that will be closed majority of the time. But if I need to pull a car from this side to that side or vice versa, there's the door. And also there's the door. So it's a little bit messy in here, but we got the 69 Coronet, the 71 Roadrunner, the 69 Roadrunner, and the newly acquired Butterscotch Shaker Challenger. So that's kind of what's going on there. So we need to leave this wall open because there's our box for wiring, and that needs to all get wired over there. So there needs to be a path of travel, and that's what's going on there. But we got lights here that run off of a switch. It stays pretty bright in here, even at night. So there's a few shadows and stuff, but this is primarily storage kind of area. So kind of a spot where cars are going to sit when they're, just I guess when they're sitting. Stuff that we don't want to be in the weather, in the elements. And we're starting to decorate the walls a little bit. Got that banner. That's really cool. I'm going to hang up some, like air cleaners. There's a nice little sign I got, Roadrunner Road. That's kind of cool. And miscellaneous little stuff like that. Like there's a Roadrunner garage sign I picked up. So a couple little things like that. And we'll get the rest of the paint done in here, and it'll be real nice. We'll do trim around the windows, trim around the door, all that stuff. But that'll all kind of happen over time. But I think it's looking pretty good. But that's kind of it for this side. The overhang, as we call it, lean-to, whatever you want to call it, is roofed, and this back wall was done in a day and a half. So that was a lot of work. We got a few windows. There will be an outlet there. There is an outlet there, just needs to be wired. There's going to be a light there, probably 3 or 4 decent sized lights throughout the length of the building, which anybody curious about the length of the building and doesn't know, it is, excuse me while I fall in a hole, 112 feet by 32 feet that way. And then out here is 15 feet. So in theory, we could do cars side by side and all the way down, which we could fit 6 cars lengthwise with room to walk in front of and behind them. So that'd be kind of cool. We'll see what happens. We need to start pulling the cars out of our storage shop area, so that will be coming up. I may be able to do videos on that. I'm not sure. It might be kind of a thing where we're in a little bit of a hurry, but you will see those cars again. Then we got, nice windows, just small ones, little 3x3s, but pretty cool to actually, we started this back, beginning of September, and it's just been one roadblock after another, after another, after another. People that are supposed to be working not showing up, and then people doing subpar work, and then, some things are good, some things are not. Anybody that's put up a building and worked with a bunch of people on it knows that nothing goes smoothly. Everything that you think is going to be easy is going to be a challenge. But yeah, that's kind of it for this quick little update. Wanted to give people an idea of what's going on around here, because maybe you guys see the building in the background, and I know there was some interest in it. So we'll be doing car stuff soon. We'll be back to, working on the Roadrunner, working on the Coronet, working on this Roadrunner, and maybe the shaker car. Quick little update on what's going on with each of these. The 71 here, I need to do a little bit of adjusting on the carburetor. I swapped a 750 Demon onto it. I just got a rear bumper for it, and I just got a 4-speed tunnel, the hump in the tunnel, and the shifter relocation bracket and rods to put that back in the correct location. So that will be coming up, and once that's done and the bumper's on and the taillights are on and I fix a couple little brake related issues, it's ready to drive. So that's good. The Shaker Challenger, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do yet. We'll have to kind of just see what happens. That's a little bit down the list, but we'll see. The Coronet, the only thing I want to do to that right now is just clean it up a little bit and drive it. My dad really wants to have the shifter swapped out. It has the Hurst ramrod, the V-gate style shifter in it. My dad refuses to use that, so I will be putting an H pattern in it, so it's a little more friendly to drive. And yeah, it's 444 speed, 354 Dana. I just want to clean it up and, start doing a few things here and there to it, but I just want to enjoy it mostly like it is and start addressing some interior related things going on, because that Arizona interior is baked. And then there's the 69 Roadrunner. It's kind of been fighting me a little bit. It was, when we got it a couple years ago, it was a good running, driving, no issues kind of car, which it's close to that, but the carburetor is having issues. I did in an earlier video swap a 650 Holly onto it. I have since undid that because that Holly had gaskets that were leaking and dumping fuel straight into the intake and causing all kind of issues. So I'm not screwing around with that. I'm going to use the carburetor that's on it and it'll be fine. So I put that one back on it. It ran fine for a little bit. It was kind of having a little bit of trouble on acceleration, and now the accelerator pump in it is completely dead. So you push it full throttle and watch down the carburetor and you don't get any pump shot, you don't get anything. So I'm taking that carb off, I'm throwing a rebuild kit in it, cleaning it up, throwing it back on. It should be good to go. Should be ready to be a driver again. So that's all that's really going on with that. So yeah, that's kind of a quick overview on these, and then, we'll be decorating the shop with Moroso valve covers, Hemi valve covers, air cleaners, signs, banners. So that's kind of something where I'm going to be looking forward to making this, making the shop comfortable, because it's just going to be cool to finally have our own space to do stuff in and have something that we can really kind of call ours, because we've had, different, spots here and there. Like there's been that other storage place spot, but it was never ours to do whatever we wanted with. So this is kind of a nice feeling to, I throw something up on the wall, throw a banner here, paint something on it here, do this, do that, make it feel like home, which it is. So that'll be nice. Let me know what you guys think, if you have any ideas or suggestions of things to put on, the walls, or if you have any banners or whatever that or something that'd be kind of cool. So anyways, that's pretty much it. That's probably enough of me rambling on for 10 minutes. So definitely consider, all the like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.